Hey guys, welcome back. It's your boy Pajama Billionaire. Now we're gonna dive into risk management. Risk management is one of the most important topics you can actually learn as a day trader, as well as somebody that is on earth and living life, because you have to manage risk in terms of, am I going to sit here, not do nothing, and watch my life pass me by, or am I going to get up and do something with my life so I can achieve certain rewards, right? So in life, you always have risk. You have risk every day you get up, you go out. You have risk if you stay at home doing nothing. The risk of you staying at home doing nothing is that you're not going to make it in life, right? You being lazy, you're not going to make it in life, right? You getting up, you going out on the road. Of course, the car might hit you, water might splash you, something might happen, but you just got to keep on going. You got to get up. You can't really look at the negatives. You have to look more on the positive, right? So it's just how you manage and balance both of them out. So it's always reward. It's always your reward ratio. Okay, for every risk that I'm taking, if I take a step, what is the reward of taking that step? The reward should always be greater than what you're risking. The energy that you put out, the energy that you make back should always be greater than the energy that you put out. All right. So let's dive in, right? Or the results that you get from the energy you put out should always be greater than the energy that you put out. So you put out some energy now, you put the work in doing this course right now, the results should be tremendous, meaning you guys should put the work in, you guys should be benefiting, you guys should be sending me results, letting me know that, okay, I'm benefiting from this course, I'm leveling up from this course. If you're not doing that, that means, well, I know I'm not the problem, right? So let's dive in, man. You guys got to work. Like I've already done the work. It's over a decade of work I've already done. So you guys gotta just put the work in. The best students or the most profitable students are students that actually put the work in and make sure that they actually implement the ideas, the strategies that I've implemented. They take note, they write. Don't be the type of person that just screenshot and say, oh, I'm going to screenshot this. No. Take notes, write things down. Now, let's dive into risk management. So we have a few things we want to discuss. So, so the importance of risk management. Risk management is basically you just safeguarding yourself or just protecting yourself. Meaning, if I'm going to go to war right now, I must ensure that I have helmet, I have bullets, I have, the different things to actually protect myself and my body so that I'm not harmed too much. If I'm spending money, I need to ensure, okay, when I spend money, how much am I spending and what is the value that I'm getting back? So if I'm going to buy dinner, I must make sure that, okay, whatever I'm spending money on, I'm able to actually afford it and I'm able to actually get a certain type of value from that. Meaning it's not something that I'm going to want to throw away because, oh, I didn't like it or something like that. So you want to actually spend your time to manage your risk yourself, your money in a way that anything that you're putting out, you're getting back tremendous value from, right? So in trading, if I'm risking $10, I must make at least $3. Well, if I'm in trading, if I'm risking $10, I must make at least $30. If I'm risking 1,000, I must make at least 3,000, right? So that's how you manage your risk. So whatever you're risking, you're supposed to make 3 times the reward minimum, no less. Well, it's up to you if you want to make less, but making like a one-to-one really not going to provide too much value to you, right? Now, the different techniques that you're going to actually utilize to actually maximize your reward and minimize your risk is, as I tell you, reward ratio. Have a point in your head to say, okay, I want to make this amount. So if I if I come to you and I say, hey, I'll give you 1 orange, right? Or is it that you're gonna give me back 1 orange? That's not gonna be beneficial to me, right? Versus if you say, okay, if I give you 1 orange, you give me back 5 apples or 3 apples. That's beneficial to me because I might have a lot of oranges and I just want some apples. And you say, okay, I want 3 apples. That's really beneficial to me, right? So if I'm getting 1 apple, I'm like, I couldn't do without it, right? But if I'm getting two, like if 2 or 3, it kind of raise my attention, right? And I'm like, yeah, 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 I think I will take that deal. So the reward is like what makes it more appealing. So the more you're getting for what you're risking is what makes it more appealing. So you want to have whenever you're trading or whenever you're doing anything in life, it should be extremely appealing. The result should be extremely appealing. It should be something that you're like, oh my God, yes. this. Amazing. So, and if you take a loss, you know, and you do it a couple times, you're still able to be covered because your reward would have been 3 times minimum. So therefore you would have been covered, right? Now, we actually went into like setting your stop loss and setting your take profit levels and stuff like that. Remember, your stop loss is the area that gets you out of a trade if, you know, it goes against you. It allows you to risk a certain amount of money. So if you go in the market and say, I'm gonna risk $10, you're just gonna risk $10. Versus if you never had a stop loss, which a lot of people don't have a stop loss, they end up blowing their account, risking the entire amount. If you're trading a funded account, like ProTraders Fund funded account, you need to be using your stop losses because your stop losses allow you to. If you go in the market, the 100K funded account, and you say, okay, I want to risk only $1,000, your stop loss allow you to risk only $1,000, right? Remember these funded accounts, they will have a max daily loss and max overall loss. You don't wanna be risking too much in a single day because you're gonna lose the account, you're gonna breach the account. So I'm actually teaching you guys how to not breach the account, how to not lose the account by managing the risk. Managing the risk is ensuring you have a stop loss so that you can control the amount of money that you're losing, and also ensure that you have a take profit level so that it's just not open where the market can just turn against you, right? So you having a take profit level allow you to, if you fall asleep, the market closes out automatically the trade. If you in a profit, if you're in a loss, the market closes out. If you're in a loss, it closes out at the stop loss level, right? So you want to have these different levels, these different exit points, so that you can actually exit the market if the market should go against you, right? Now, we're gonna actually dive into lot size calculation because your lot size calculation is the fundamental of you being able to actually calculate the risk. If you're using MetaTrader 5, if you're trading and stuff like that, you need to ensure that you're properly calculating your risk using your lot size calculator, which is based on your stop loss area, because you want to basically fit the amount of money that you're risking inside of that little area so that you don't risk or lose more than the amount that you want to. So in the next video, I'm going to actually dive into understanding your stop loss areas, and we're going to actually show you some examples, show you how to calculate the lot size, you know, understanding the area, the take profit areas, everything you actually need to know to actually be successful and manage your risk, right? Risk management is one of the most important things in trading. So let's dive into the next video. See you guys soon.